Hi everyone, I'm Alla, welcome to my channel. Today really I want to talk about something that actually really annoys me, and I think it used to affect me so much. It does not affect me anymore, but the recent situation came about and I wanted to share with you that if you are feeling a similar way or in a similar situation, that you know what to do, okay? In big perspective, a lot of people project their own insecurities, their own fears, and their own limiting beliefs onto you. This happens actually on a daily basis. It can happen from your friends and family, which is your closest circle, which actually affects you more than strangers. This can happen from strangers, especially if you are on social media, you're a bit more out there, you know, you put your thoughts, you put yourself out there. There will be people that are going to be telling you things, how they think you should live your life, how they think you should run your life, and so forth, and especially all their limiting beliefs. And recently, a situation came about. I've heard from several people, and it's one of those limiting beliefs that I used to hear all the time as I was growing up as a kid, you know, that A, you can't have it all, and B, is that if you're very happy, if you're very successful, if you're very rich, don't tell anybody. Happiness likes quietness. Love likes quietness. Silence, you know, maybe I'm not translating it in, but you get the idea. Money loves silence, all of that kind of stuff. And you know, for a very long time, I used to believe that. And I used to think that if I do share, you know, how happy I am, let's say in my relationship, or how successful I am with my money, then suddenly something is going to happen. It's going to get taken away. It's going to, an evil eye is going to come over, and, you know, things are going to happen. And I'm here to tell you and break it down for you that it simply is not true, okay? That is someone else's belief. That is someone else's fear. And they are projecting that onto you. Now, before I was strong, energetically, emotionally, intuitionally, right? Like, I'm building my strength so much. Every single day, week, I'm becoming more powerful, stronger. I can understand myself. I can protect myself. But before, I wasn't able to. So I used to believe everything that people say. Unfortunately, what happens is that when you're forming your identity, when you're understanding, when you're trying to learn who you are, trying to feel who you are, you kind of get lost. You know, you listen to one person, you listen to the other person, you're very easily influenced, you know, and you sometimes don't even know if the things you think and the things you believe in are yours or somebody else's. You know, from the moment we're born, okay, from the moment we're born up to the age of 7, you already are programmed by the beliefs and programs that your parents have installed you. From then onwards, there's more programs that come into your life from your society, friends, schools, I don't know, all sorts of things, right? TV, internet, especially now. So by the time you're 35, everything in your life is just running on a program. Okay, and what does that mean? Is that means that you believe in certain things, you think they are right, you don't think or see any other opportunities, any other beliefs, any other things, because you're so conditioned to believe what you know for 35 years. If you're younger than 35 years, it's a great video for you to hear. And I'm going to talk a lot about this in my book, because essentially my goal and my mission on this planet is to break down your old programs, okay, to help you break them down, to help you see who you truly are and understand what is it that you truly want and believe in or want to believe in. Now, if you're the type of person who is like, well, I don't know what to believe in, it's easier if somebody else tells me what to believe in, that's fine. You know, you're in the beginning of your journey. I chose that I want to believe in the good things. I chose for myself that I want to believe that I can have it all, that I can have an incredible relationship, that I can be financially free and live anywhere I want, eat what I want, do what I want, and have enough money to pretty much do anything I desire. A lot of people think that they want to be millionaires because that's what they see, that's what they read. But actually, in reality, what most people want is to have freedom to do what they want to do and have enough money to do it. If I ask you to make a list of 10 things you would buy or 100 things you would buy if you had millions in your account, trust me, by the time you reach the point 10, you will run out of ideas, because most people just want to travel, They want to upgrade their lifestyle. They want to live in a better place. Maybe they want materialistic things. But after that, what else, you know? So money is not actually what people want. They want the freedom and what money gives them, that lifestyle and luxury the money gives them. So again, there's just so many limiting beliefs. And in my book, I'm really going to break it down, everything about relationships, money, and health. And today, I just really want to focus on these limiting beliefs that you can't have it all, and the happiness like silence. The truth is, I believed that for many years, but now it took me so many years to reprogram my own brain, to think and to see that it is possible. Do you know what I did? First, I started to be aware of the thoughts that I had. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, well, if I'm in a happy relationship, I find an amazing guy, he's not going to be rich, or he's not going to make money. So we're just going to be poor but happy. And then my other belief was like, well, if I want a rich guy and I get somebody who's successful and ambitious, he's going to be an asshole. Like, he's not going to be a nice guy, right? And that is a very common belief actually amongst like 80% of people. They believe that you can't have it all. So I started to change my mindset, of course, about many things, relationships, money included, and you know, it's one after another, and as you go in, it's like a whole nest in there, right, of how our brains think and how they process. So you might have similar, or you might have more beliefs about one thing, one area, less beliefs about the other area. And for years, I was thinking that it's not possible to have that all. Then I started looking for examples. I started looking for people, meeting people who have it all, who have an incredible relationships, men who are successful, men who are loyal, men who adore their woman and respect their woman, and vice versa. So women that respect their man are financially successful, want to do the family, want to do a business, maybe some don't. It doesn't matter, there's different scenarios, right? Again, it just depends on what you want. We focus so much on what everyone else has and we think that is the perfect life. But have you actually ever asked yourself, is this what I want? Is this someone else's life what I want? And for me, it was like, yes, like I actually do want a healthy relationship. I want an amazing relationship. I want to be financially free. I want a guy who's financially free, and I want to be happy. You know, and I want to do what I love, you know, what I enjoy, what I'm passionate about. And that's kind of how my journey started, right? And again, like I said, I will talk a lot more in my book, and I'll describe the process, exactly what I did to go from A to B to C, because at the end of the day, it is a structure. You know, you can talk about it, you can read books, you can go to lectures and listen, but if you don't actually take actions, if you don't actually do daily things that change your mind, on daily basis, you're never gonna change. It's just impossible. We all want to change, but nobody wants to do anything. You're not gonna change sitting on a couch, meditating and visualizing a perfect life. That's just not how it works. And sorry if that's kind of hard to hear. But I started following and meeting people that had what I wanted to have. And of course, I asked myself, is this really what I truly want? Or is this something that I want because everyone else seems to have that? And it is truly what I want. I truly want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to have an incredible man in my life. I want to be financially free. And for some reason before, I used to feel ashamed of saying that. I used to be like, well, who am I to want it all, right? Why would I want it all? Like, it's impossible. That's the old beliefs, old systems, everyone. And even if I talk to people now and you share this kind of stuff, I would tell you 80% of people don't believe in that. And I want you to be that 20%. I want you to get into that top 20% of people who think differently, who believe that it's possible. And that's why I wanted to share this video. I just wanted to share what I feel because the energy is coming through me, and I want to share. The channels are open, whatever you want to call it. And I just feel this information come to me that I have to share. It's probably going to be a lot more. I've been slowly getting into this, and I'm going to be sharing more videos on how to overcome. So first thing I want you to say to yourself is that you are your own person. And imagine yourself in this bubble, okay? It can be any color you want. Create this light bubble around you. And then when people talk to you, imagine that every time they say something negative or based out of fear, it's like it bounces against your bubble. So it never goes in, okay? And this is the goal, right? The goal is to become so strong that nobody and nothing can ever affect you, your state, your beliefs, your desires. And so those limiting beliefs that people have, I don't blame them either. They just know what they know. You can't know how it feels if you've never been there. How can you know? Let's say you've never tried an ice cream, how can you know what ice cream tastes like? You can imagine it. Maybe you can even think about it. You might have negative beliefs about it, but you just truly don't know. So my goal is to really inspire people that want to get to somewhere where they haven't been, where maybe they want to be, or want to at least experience it to see if that's where they want to be. I knew about this bond, this beautiful love, this feeling of peace and safety and security and protection, and this incredible feeling that I imagined what an amazing relationship would feel like. And I imagined it for a year. I felt and I dreamt about it, and I was feeling like I was living it, because I really truly want. I'm a relationship type of person. I'm very romantic. I'm very cheesy. And now that it's happened for me, and it's happening as I speak, and it's growing so fast and so incredible, there's like, I couldn't have not imagined how amazing it's going to be. I knew it was going to be amazing, but this is even more amazing than I could have ever imagined. So I want you to listen to people that inspire you, to listen and watch people that are positive, that believe, that have no fears, that crush all these limiting beliefs. And if these people come to you with their limiting beliefs, you just say politely, thank you, I do not believe in that. Not only saying it to them, but you're also saying it to yourself. And so, you know, if you have people in the circle, like close people, friends and family, that's much harder to set boundaries. But that's when you start to love yourself. Loving yourself doesn't mean getting a pedicure, going for massage. Loving yourself is truly knowing what you want, what you need, setting boundaries with people around you, saying no to things, and saying, hey, don't treat me like that. That's not for me. You know? There's a lot I want to share. And I will, as this information and everything that I personally went through helped me a lot, and now I can see a bigger picture. But I just want to say, don't listen to people. Make your own decisions about what you want your life to be. Make your own rules. Decide where you want to be and what you want, and ignore everybody else, okay? Literally ignore them. And there's a bunch of exercises you can do. We can get into this for hours, but I just wanted to do this quick one here because I was feeling it. And I will try and do more every week. So subscribe to my channel, share it with people that you think want to change their life, share it with people that are interested in a mindset, interested in something different than just the typical life, you know, the typical programming that they have. And of course, take little steps towards changing, okay? Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. If you came this far, feel free to ask me any questions or any topics you want me to talk about in the future videos. I am completely open and honest, and I can talk about anything. There's no topics that I can't talk about. You can ask me anything. No topic is out of reach. I am very, very transparent, and to be honest, I love talking about everything. So ask your questions, and we will discuss them every week. See you soon.